boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about bears. We've been talking about bears at school, so let's review a little bit. Look at some of our pictures. We know that bears come in 3 different colors. There are black bears. Can you see some on our poster? There are white bears, like a polar bear. And there are some brown bears. And I have 2 different kinds of brown bears. This brown bear and this white bear and this black bear are walking on all 4 paws. This bear is on its hind legs walking on 2 paws. Now, we know that bears have paws with claws. The claws help them find some food. And that's the next thing we're going to talk about. So I'm going to move these bears back here and look at my pretend bear right here. He's a little bit hungry. We need to feed something in his tummy. And you need to help me decide if this is something a bear would eat, then we'll put it in his tummy. And if it's something a bear would not eat, then we'll lay it over to the side. So let's look at this picture first. This is a picture of roots. Roots would grow at the bottom of the tree or a big bush, and a bear would use its paws with claws to dig up a root. Would a bear eat roots? Yes, he would. Thank you. What about some bugs? Maybe there was an old log and a bear used his paws with claws and he dug around and found some bugs. Do bears eat bugs? Yes, they do. Let's put it in his tummy. What about pizza? Is a bear going to eat pizza? No, Mrs. Hummel. Let's lay that off to the side. Now here are some berries. If our bear lived in the woods or the forest, he might find a bush that has berries on it and eat those berries. We should not eat berries from a bush unless our mom or dad tell us they are safe. But bears eat berries. Let's put it in his tummy. What about an ice cream cone? Is a bear going to eat an ice cream cone? No. What about nuts? Now, a bear might find nuts by climbing up in a tree. He might even shake the tree and some nuts will fall on the ground. And he can pick them up with his paws with claws and eat some nuts. They go in his tummy. Fish, we can see from our poster that bears love to go fishing, but they don't use a fishing pole. They use their paws and claws to catch some fish that are near the water or in the water. Let's feed the fish to the bear. What about a bear eating a birthday cake? No? I agree. A bear won't eat a birthday cake. But here's some honey. Now, usually you find a beehive with honey hanging up in a tree. So a bear has to do some work to get up to the beehive and the honey and eat that honey. So now we know what bears eat. We know what colors they come in. We know they have paws with claws, and they live in a lot of different places. Let's look at our polar bear. He lives where it is cold. You're right. A polar bear in this picture is in the Arctic Ocean where it is very cold, and he's floating on a big piece of ice. That's why he has so much fur. Let's look at this black bear. He likes to live in places where there are trees to climb and sun to enjoy and plenty of space to walk around. A black bear. Now, brown bears like to live where there's woods or where there's the forest or up in the mountains. They like a lot of space to explore as well and walk around. But bears are not friendly to people. So if we see a bear, we should not try and pet its fur. We should just look at it from far away or at the zoo. Thanks for learning about bears today.